The Carolinas experienced one of the worst ice storms in recent histories, but to look at the bright side, which you have to do, right? The lights are on for most people in the Queen City.
There were some outages throughout the night, some still lingering, not quite as many here around the Crown, but definitely in other parts of the state.
We want to bring back in Ben Williamson with Duke Energy. We've been talking with Ben off and on all through the weekend about how to get through the weekend, how to get the lights back on. As of 9 o'clock now on this Monday morning, if you had to give the grid a grade as to where we are this morning, what grade would you give it, Ben?
I don't want to degrade. I don't like to give out grades, but what I will say is that, I think our preparation year round, not only from our crews, with replacing poles and putting up wires, to our smart technology, our smart healing technology. We do a lot of work year round to make sure that we're ready for these events. But for those without power, right, it's still very, it's challenging and it's cold. So what I'll say is that we are working hard. And I think some of that work paid off in the amount of outages that we've seen, but we continue to see outages. So, even just as a few minutes ago, we continue to see some outages pop up. And that, again, is most likely, we believe, caused by limbs coming down, ice on power lines, and things like that. And so our crews are working hard. Like you all mentioned, we are seeing this really in the western part of North Carolina, Hendersonville, Brevard, and into the upstate. And so we have crews out this morning in full force in those areas where it's safe to do so. And we continue to send and redeploy crews up to that area from other parts of the state that maybe didn't see as much of impacts.
Ben, let me jump in quickly. I will say you guys get an A+ for effort because the linemen and the crews, you guys have been for the whole week planning and preparing and getting our viewers ready to try to manage the best. So absolute round of applause goes to everyone with Duke Energy and all the ones that have come in from other states to help us. So that's really good.
Absolutely. And I want to put a few things in perspective. It looks at around 8 o'clock last night, Ben, we saw it was about 58,000 people without power. And then compare that here to this morning, we have far, far fewer. What were some of the key things in trying to get that power back on so quickly after things ramped up so heavily last night?
Well, again, I think it's, what we were able to do is get some crews out yesterday, which maybe if you would have asked us, 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, we didn't expect to be able to do some of the restoration that we were able to get out yesterday, early and then middle of the day. But we kind of had that lull. And so we were able to continue to make restoration efforts. The other thing we continue to talk about is this self-healing technology. We have made major strides, not only in reinforcing our grid when it comes to new poles, wires that can handle greater capacity, but we have self-healing technology. So basically what that is our grid is adapted to, think about like a GPS in your car. You are headed somewhere, you have a crash on the way that blocks the road. It will reroute you and get you to your location. We have that, it's called self-healing technology. And so that really is able to reduce outages while we make the repairs. So that has certainly helped. And then again, it's just a thanks to the linemen, both our local resources. And again, we have crews. We had crews last night, I was told, from 40 different states, wow, including Canada, that had come to help. And so they take a lot of pride in their work. And again, they will be out if they can. They will be out working if they can. And we've seen that, to have the ability to do that, some yesterday and this morning.
I love the GPS analogy with the self-healing technology. It's a great way to describe it. I want to mention, because you guys posted on X about 30 minutes ago, I want to put this up about beware of Duke Energy scams that might be going around. And the post says, falsely claiming a scheduled power outage. This is not from Duke Energy. Don't click any links. That's what it would look like if you get a text from someone that's not Duke Energy. Ben, what can you tell us about this? What's going on?
Yeah, unfortunately, there are folks out there that take advantage of situations like this. And also, we are certainly not the only utility that's been seeing this. We've been getting reports from other utilities across the East Coast that have been dealing with this. So, one, that's just unfortunate. Two, our grid is in a strong position. Our operation teams, our generation teams have been working year round to prepare our generation sites, and they've certainly done their winter preparedness, and all that has been completed. If there is any issue that we need to communicate, that will come from an official Duke source. It will come from our website. It will come to your account. And so we're just asking folks to please just, when you see things like that, just have somebody double check. And again, it's unfortunate that there are those out there trying to utilize a situation like this to scam people, but just be really aware. And again, as a reminder, anything from us will come through official channels and that's what we use. So we will never send a text that looks like that.
Okay, Ben, we'll keep a close eye on those official sources. Thank you so much for sharing that information and for giving us that update here as we work to get all those lights back on. Appreciate it.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.